Have you been thinking about doing something for way too long? You know, the thing, that skill you want to learn, that idea that won't leave your head, that project that keeps getting pushed to someday. If that's you, then this is your sign. Just start. I want to share 5 things with you that I knew absolutely nothing about when I first started. But simply starting and showing up consistently truly changed everything. I'll also share one thing that I currently just started. I'm definitely not very good at it yet, but I know that if I keep showing up for it consistently, I will be eventually. None of these came naturally to me. I'm not gifted at them. I wasn't instantly good. But I'm so glad I chose to do them anyway. There's frustration, failure, awkwardness, but doing something you've always wanted to do feels so much better than living with regret or fear. So here's what happened when I finally stopped waiting for perfect and just started. I didn't go to school for web development. I was just curious. One day, I saw an opportunity to help with a super basic website and thought, why not? So I bought a book on Adobe Dreamweaver. Yep, it was that long ago. And just dove in. Anytime I hit a wall, I leaned into my resourcefulness and Googled my way through it. I had no idea what I was doing at first, but over time it became a career. Now most of my work has come from web development, all because I decided to start. After a trip to Bali in 2018, I became obsessed with surfboards. How they're made, shaped, glassed, everything. I thought about it for years without doing anything. In 2024, I finally found a place offering shaping lessons. I signed up. Since then, I've shaped one board in a lesson, built another start to finish on my own, and now I'm planning my third, which I'll be giving away. None of that would have happened if I didn't start. I've had guitars for years, but for the longest time, I only played super casually. It felt like I wasn't improving, and honestly, it was frustrating. Especially pushing through the finger pain and hand tension that comes with starting from scratch. One day, I made a decision, just 15 minutes a day, every day. I started with a course called Learn, Practice, Play from Paul Davids, and ended up going through both his beginner and more advanced courses. I learned some theory, built better habits, and stayed consistent. Now I'm writing my first full song, lyrics and music, and hoping to record it later this year. The progress didn't come from talent. It came from showing up in small ways consistently over time. I've never really liked my voice, speaking or singing, but I've always wanted to write and record my own music. So I finally signed up for voice lessons and started practicing with more intention. I was nervous. It felt uncomfortable and unfamiliar at first. But I learned a ton, and while I still don't think I have an amazing voice, I know I can keep improving, and I'm already way more confident than when I started. Surfing is something I wanted to learn for so long, but I didn't really commit until I was 42 or 43. When I finally said, "Let's go!" I booked a surf camp in Sri Lanka, and that trip actually kicked off a ton of other travel in my life too. I'm still only so-so to average, and I still fall a lot, but I get out there and I love it. Starting changed everything. And the newest thing I just started is this, YouTube. I thought about sharing videos forever, but I always told myself I wasn't ready. I don't know how to edit. I don't have the right setup or space. I don't like being on camera. All the excuses. But at some point, you just have to start and figure it out along the way. That's where I am now, and I'm learning with every video. Here's what I've learned. You don't need to be good to start. You just need to start to get good. Every one of these things felt big and impossible until I took the first step. It's not about being the best. It's about being honest with yourself about what you care about and giving yourself permission to try. So, what's your thing? What's something you've been thinking about, dreaming about, or wanting to do for way too long? Drop it in the comments or message me. I'd love to hear what you're working toward. I genuinely love helping people figure things out. If there's something you want to start and you're not sure how, let me know. I'll support you however I can, or at least point you in the right direction. Let's just stop waiting and start moving. Yo, thanks for watching. If this helped or sparked something, please consider subscribing. I'm really just figuring it out as I go. If that's your sort of jam, then I'd love to have you along for the ride. So until next time, stay rad, stay stoked. See you soon.